good evening, and welcome to our annual Middle School Parent Information Night. I am Mr. DeVico, the middle school principal. My assistant principal, Mrs. Stauffenberg, will also join us tonight. If you need assistance throughout the year, please do not hesitate to reach out to one of us or one of our secretaries. Normally, we have our Parent Information Night the first week of school and in person in the building. Due to COVID-19, we had to change a lot about how we do school this year, including how we offer Parent Information Night. We hope tonight you enjoy the chance to meet your child's teachers and to learn a little bit about the team and teacher expectations. Tonight, you'll have an opportunity to learn about the middle school related arts program, participate in a Zoom session with your child's team, and then participate in breakout sessions. Some of the breakout sessions, such as algebra, gifted, and small group ELA, have scheduled times as noted on the virtual parent information night flyer. The remainder of the breakout sessions with the related arts and specialists are flexible. You can pop in at any time between 7:50 and 8:30 p.m. All the related arts video links and Zoom links for team sessions and breakout sessions are located in the flyer. Before we enter the remaining portion of our scheduled events, Mrs. Stauffenberg and I would like to review a few items with you. Truthfully, I was scared the reopening of school was going to be a complete disaster. But with our extensive planning over the summer and the ability for our middle school staff to work as a team and overcome any challenge, we had an excellent and successful start to the school year. The students have been great following the health and safety procedures we put in place, and our staff knocked it out of the park with offering a hybrid and 100% online instructional experience to our Northwestern Lehigh Middle School students. There's nothing like operating a school during a global pandemic. It has brought an abrupt change to public education, and we continue to make adjustments and pivot with every new guideline that is sent our way. The biggest surprise has been the overwhelming support our parents and community have offered during the reopening of school. Moreover, the middle school staff has stepped up to the challenge of offering a hybrid and 100% online instructional model. Their tireless dedication to the NWL community and the middle school students is second to none, and has been one of the main reasons we have successfully started the school year under not so ideal circumstances. Lastly, our students have done great. They have persevered through a global pandemic, and with every transition and obstacle thrown in their path, they have also stepped up to the challenge to not allow this obstacle to interfere with their learning and educational experiences. We are all excited to be back in school. Over the past 6 months, the Pennsylvania Department of Health, Center for Disease Control, and the Pennsylvania Department of Ed has issued guidelines and recommendations for safely reopening schools. The district administration, along with stakeholder input, put together a comprehensive health and safety plan to reopen schools. This plan has provided guidance pertaining to opening schools safely during the COVID-19 pandemic. At the middle school, we emphasize three main ways to maintain our health and safety to the students: social distancing, face coverings, and good hygiene. We emphasize keeping 6 or more feet away from one another in classrooms, hallways, and lunch. We limit the number of kids permitted in the bathroom. We extended and staggered arrival and departure from school, and reduced the number of transitions and staggered them during the school day. The students have done a fantastic job at practicing social distancing. We are following the state mandate that all students and staff must wear face coverings at all times except during designated mask breaks and lunch. And as you see, Mrs. Stauffenberg and I have adopted the mantra of principal just rolling with it this year. It has also been interesting to see how students are expressing themselves and their personalities through the design choices of their masks. I hope we aren't creating a generation of germaphobes, but we also have emphasized the importance of good and proper hygiene. Students are encouraged to wash hands frequently or use hand sanitizer stations that are placed throughout the building. This is especially the case before and after snack breaks, lunch, physical education, and classes that use specialized equipment such as tech ed or piano. We also allow the use of water filling stations, but not the fountains. Specialty equipment is wiped down between uses, and there are more frequent cleaning of high traffic areas such as bathrooms. So as you can see, we have taken steps to ensure the safety and health of all people in our building. Next, Mrs. Stauffenberg will review the attendance requirements, procedures for hybrid and 100% online students.
Expectations for attendance: if your child is in a hybrid model, meaning they're either in cohort A or B and are attending school twice a week, the expectation is to attend school from 7:50 to 2:15 or 2:25. For the first marking period, we do have two waves of dismissal, one at 2:15 and one at 2:25. For those students that either are 100% online or on the days that you are not face to face, you're expected to sign into your first period class by 7:50 to record daily attendance and also to watch Tiger TV for any important announcements. Absences, we will accept written excuses, or you may use the Sapphire portal system to submit excuses to the main office. Same with early dismissal, any written notice and any Sapphire portal excuse. Any student that is 100% online, please email the main office at MS Contact or MS Office to report that your child needs to leave early for an appointment. In addition to that, any student that is in cohort A or B and is supposed to be in school face to face but is not feeling well and needs to stay home but feels well enough to Zoom in, we are allowing that to happen, but your child will be marked absent. We're considering them Zooming in as doing their makeup work for the day that they would be absent. On asynchronous Wednesdays, that's everyone is home, learning from home. These days it will be entirely online and mostly asynchronous. There will be times where teachers may want to hold small group Zooms or meet with individual students through Zooms, or also may want to give assessments or do assignments for that day. If that does happen, the teacher will notify the student ahead of time the time of the Zoom meeting. There'll be little to no live instruction that day, again, unless the teacher notifies the students that that will be happening. As far as attendance, it is very important that students attend school this day. In order for your child to be marked present for the day, we are required by the Pennsylvania Department of Education to account for both your child's daily access to the program and completion or progress made on an assignment. So we'll continue to follow district procedures for early dismissals, tardies, and absences due to sicknesses. Just please again contact the main office. Our hybrid and online models are hybrid learning. Students and staff have adjusted well to the hybrid learning format. Beyond limiting the number of kids in the building and classroom, it really has allowed us to make sure our procedures are working and refine or change ones that are not working as we envision. As always, we have our district calendar. Please find time to review that, which outlines which days your child is in the building or e-learning. On a week that has 5 instructional days, Wednesdays, as we mentioned before, are used as asynchronous instructional days. And again, those days, attendance and participation is going to be recorded, and all students are to attend school that day.
This is just a quick review of the many methods the middle school and district uses to communicate information to students and parents. The weekly edition and Instagram are two that I'd like to highlight quickly. The weekly edition is an email I send on the last day of each school week. It's a one-stop shop for events coming up and other pertinent information for middle school students and parents. It's a great place to keep your busy weekly schedule in order. Finally, I will make a shameless plug for parents and students to follow me on Instagram. I post regularly, and the posts not only provide information about upcoming events, it also gives parents a window into the amazing opportunities and learning we are offering at Northwestern Lehigh Middle School. Next, Mrs. Stauffenberg will highlight another great resource for parents and students, the community portal.
As far as the communication that Mr. DeVico just outlined, we also have our community web portal where you can easily access your students' attendance, their schedule, grades, the team that they're on, transportation info, assignments, and marking period report cards. This is a great tool to stay updated with your child's progress here at school. Middle school core values are captured in the word pride. Pride is positive attitude, respectful behavior, individual accountability, dedicated learners, and all that equals success. Our students will participate in many pride activities through the school year, from assemblies to team activities. Staff will recognize individual students and groups of students for demonstrating pride in our building. Additionally, each marking period, one student is chosen by each team to receive our Pride Award. Each evening, we encourage you to ask your child which values of pride he or she exhibited that day.
Thank you for joining us tonight. From 6:40 to 7:10 p.m., please take the opportunity to view the Related Arts videos which describe their curriculum and review class expectations. These will be available after tonight as well. At 7:10 p.m., please access your child's team's Zoom link on the flyer. At that time, you will hear a presentation from the team and then have the chance to ask questions. Once again, thank you for participating in our virtual Parent Information Night, and thank you for the ongoing and unwavering support you provide our school and your children.